first day, just we have discussed the what are the models we are going to cover in the training. That is for what we are going to cover in the manual testing. All this concept we discuss. Then in automation testing, once this one manual testing is the course is completed, then we ready for searching the jobs. Okay, we'll also take the mock interviews and simultaneously we'll continue the automation testing. So in automation, we are going to learn Selenium with Java, test engine framework, and these are the most important tools the IT industry use. Okay, so that will come. And also, I am going to provide a 6-month internship certificate. Okay, so here, mm, also by learning this course, we can use the term that is SDT. You know how heard this word SDT? Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so QA engineer, QA analyst, tester, manual tester, automation tester, quality analyst engineer, quality assurance, and the most powerful nowadays, that is SDET. All are same. Okay, these all are same for the QA engineer, means for the tester. So SDET means it's a not. And nowadays today's tester, they are going to write a code. So that is what software developer engineer in test. Okay, software developer engineer in test, right? So they are using this term. SDT is nowadays more popular. Okay, for this one we have to know no when Java coding or any Python coding. Okay, so software developer engineering test. So you are the tester, but you are in the developer. So you can do the task. You can closely work with the developer. Okay, so that is what software developer engineering test. That is SDT. That is more popular job profile. Okay, so you can also become a SDT after learning this automation testing, right? So this is also the post is available for IT industry, right? So this is our Indian MNCs and you know your US having a lot of multinational companies, your Qualitest, UST, etc., etc. So there are the board of the jobs are available, no problem. Yes. Yes, Lim, do you want to talk? Do you want to ask something? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's where we are going to start our session. Okay. So we are going to learn here the testing. So we are going to test the softwares, means web applications. So in this entire course, we are going to test the web application, not mobile application. Okay. So everyone that uses the softwares nowadays, because the manual work is completed and for the business they require the softwares, right? But earlier they were maintaining their business in a manually, means in the notebook, right? Like you say, manually they are maintaining in the book notebook, right? But nowadays we are using the software, so everything that can be performed by using the softwares, means whatever the data entry, if you have the product, so what product are sale, how many purchase, means what are the product, how many sales right now, how many available, and what is the profit, what is the cost, and everything. Okay, so for this one, that is require the software to maintain the each and everything. So business may be anything, insurance business, medical business, a car business, bike business, any business. So they also need the software, that is most important. So McDonald, MacD, that uses the software, Flipkart, Amazon, that is also the software. Okay, so software means what? That is the automate your business, automation of the business. So by using the software, you can automate your business. That is what software. So in the softwares, we are going to write some code. The application is going to be created, and we are going to enter the some data. We are entering the data, we are storing the data to the softwares, and we can retry the data from the software. We are just going we are doing the entries, and we can retry, we can check that one. So what is software? It's nothing but the piece of program, that is nothing but the lines of code, right? So software is nothing but an automations. As a business point of view, you can say that is what automation, right? By using the software we can automate our business, right? So also you are using this medical field, so also you are using the one of the software for maintaining the all these entries and all this data, right? That is for automating the business, right? So now the term you can say what is software is this collection of programs. So what is program? Program means nothing but the code. So this one of the software is built by using the one of the programming language. Okay, so by using the one of the programming language, the software is going to be built. For example, we are using the Microsoft Windows. So Windows is the operating system and it is written into the Unix programming language or C programming language, right? C programming language. Okay, so like this way, Unix is completely written in the programming language C. So any software is written in the one of the programming language. So you can say the software is a collection of programs. So software may be anything. You can say the web application, mobile application, the apps you are using, the Google Meet we are using, that is also the software, right? Gmail is also the software, YouTube is also the software, everything is a software, and that is made by the using by writing the programs. So program means coding, and we can write the code in any language that the languages we have: C, C++, Java, .NET, Python, PHP, etc. So each and every languages have their features. Okay. So in the softwares, what we are going to do? It will take the input from the users and it will do the process and will give the output. Okay. So we are going giving the inputs to the software. It will be stored to the database and we can retry the data from the database. So this is the process. So here the business logic is to be written. Okay, this is what front end. Okay, user is going to be interact. That is the front end. That may be the text field. You can enter the username, password, and there is a one button. And here is the business logic. Okay, business logic should be written, that is server side programming language, that may be the Java. Okay, Java, PHP, anything, Python. And there is a one database. Okay, having a server, so it is going to be stored to the database. This is what server. So here is the front end, we are entering the data, that is perform something logic and it is going to be stored to the database. And once you did registration, then we can log in and that is retry the data from the database and we will give our data. Okay, this is just operation is going to be performed. So this is a software. Okay, operation of the software. So you can go to the any application. So this is one of the application. Okay, so this is UK website and you are searching any manual tester keywords and I'm giving this input to this text field and entering, and I'm pressing the one enter keys to display the some data, and now as a result it will search the jobs related to the manual tester keyword. So it's showing that one. Okay, so also I'm writing here SDET right now and search job. Okay, SDET, software developer engineer in the test. So that is filtering out the data from the database, right? SDET. Okay, software developer engineer in the test, that is most popular nowadays. Okay, so it is filtering, so we are entering the data and in the background that is performing the business logic, that is, and the data is retrieving from the database and it is displaying the result is here. Okay, the result is displaying here. So this is the task is performed by the software, because this is what software, the user is giving input and software giving you the output. Okay, and we can maintain this billing softwares and everything, so giving input and maintaining the data and giving output to the users. So this all the task is performed by the one of the software. So this is what job website software you can say, and this is web application, right? So this software is most important for the business point of view to increase their business. Okay, so we have to test this software, right? The software is a collection of nothing but the programs. Collection of the program means coding, that it will take the input from the user and we do the process and gives us some of the kind of output. And everyone use the Facebook, social media and everything. First of all, we need to do the registration there. Means we have to become a user. That means we have to do the registration. What we do in the registration, we are giving our input to the Facebook server. So once we registered there, then you will get your email ID and password. Then you are going to log in there. What will happen if you given the wrong input? So database is not matched from the server. So it will say you that you are not, this is not matching from the server. Okay. So please enter the valid username and password. So it is giving to input, going to input and going to output. Okay, we are giving the input and getting the output like this way. That is Facebook is also the software, right? So this is what about the softwares. And I know I think you know what is software, right? This is totally basic thing. So we are going to test the application, that is software, nothing but the web application we are going to test here, right? So what is the drawbacks for the manual process? So now, in manually we have to maintain each and everything for the business. So what, how many products are buy, how many products are sale, what is remaining and everything. So that is the drawbacks. And also they required some manpower for maintaining the manually everything, right? So time consuming process, more employees are required, costly because we have to pay the salary for the employees, more employee and manual work. Okay, for the businesses, right? Before the 30 to 35 year or 40 years, the banking, so manually we have to work as a banking, right? Nowadays we are instantly transfer the money from one bank to the another bank. So now it is automated. But we have to, before the 30 to 40 years, you have to go to the bank and you have to deposit the money, right? So this is what manual process. So this is drawbacks. Okay, and nowadays we can remotely transfer the money once at a time. Okay, so this is what drawbacks of the manual process. So nowadays everyone using the softwares. Okay, so what is the benefit of the software? It will reduce the time. Okay, it will reduce the human resources. No more employees are required. It will save the cost also, right? Because if you're using the softwares, so the Flipkart or Amazon, you can easily buy and will get the product within the 7 or 6 days. But if you don't want to purchase from the Amazon and Flipkart, so manually you have to go to the shop and then you have to choose and you have to take from that shop, okay, whatever the product you want. And so for going to the shop, so it will take the some money, means you have to take petrol cost or something you have to pay, right? After that, come to the home by purchasing that product. And in from the Amazon or you can Flipkart, you can simply say check on each and every product. And if you want to, if you love that product, then you can easily buy that product, right? So your timing is saved, right? And your cost is also saved. Okay, you will get product to the home delivery like this way because of softwares. So Amazon, Flipkart, they don't have any kind of the product. They are just selling and buying the product. Okay, so it's just an online platform because this is the software. So that software are increasing your business. Okay, so this is the benefits of the business softwares, right? Now what is testing? So this is about the one software and we are going to test the software application, that is a web application we are going to test in our entire training session. Okay, so what is testing? So testing is what? Hi, Slim. So do you know any about what is testing? Can you please tell me what is the testing? Hi, Slim. Are you there? Yeah, yeah. So can you please tell me what is testing? What do you know means testing? Yeah. Yes, correct. Yes, 100% correct. So testing is where we simply say the finding the bugs, but we are going to say like this way: testing is we are testing the product as per the client requirement, whether the client requirement meeting is 100% or not. If not meeting the client requirement, that means you can say this is the bug. Okay, so that is what bug, because it's not working as per the client requirement. So that is very important. So we are going to test the product, application or software, anything. So whether this system or application is working as per the client requirement or not. That is nothing but the testing. Okay. So we are going to test the develop application. So the application is developed, that we are going to test whether it is working according to the client requirement or not. So we have given the requirement by the client. So I want a login form like this. The button should be login button color, background color should be green, submit button, something, as per the requirement. And unfortunately the developer, UI developer, uh, makes a color is red but requirement is green, so this is not working as per the requirement. So now you can say this is the bug. Requirement is green and the color is red, right? This is the bug. Now what is bug, what is defect, what is an error? Okay, that is, the terms are very important, so I am going to clear that everything. Okay, so what is bug, right? What is defect, what is an error? So once developer is write the code and they have did a mistake in their code, that is known as error. Okay, so developer is did a mistake in their code, then you can say that is an error. Now while the tester is found any defect while doing the testing, okay, so tester is found any defect by while they are the testing, so this is what you can say the defect, because this is not working as per the requirement. And now the defect is get accepted by the developer, defect that get accepted by the developer, now you can say this is the bug. Okay, so defect accepted by the developer, once the developer accept that defect, okay, then we can say that is the bug. Okay, and the 100% bug free product will not never get, so that is the principle of the testing also. Okay, but as per the then how we can say that our testing is done 100%? So we can simply say as per the requirement, as per the client requirement, we have test that one, and as per the requirement it's working properly. Okay, so then we are going to stop our testing. Okay, so now what is the objective of the testing? We'll get the 100% bug free product. We no need to requirements bug should not be contained here, right? Like this way ensuring the quality. So we can test each and every product, while the car, bike, any product, whenever we have the daily needs product from the waking up and up to the evening for the sleeping time, the entire day we use the some product, the paste, toothpaste, everything. Okay, so soap, everything. So these all these products are tested by the lab, by the tester, and then they come to the market. Okay, without testing no one, the product will come to the market. That is very important. If what will happen if the product is not tested and directly launched to the market, so that may be the, if the product is not liked by the customer, then customer is neglected that product, so the definitely the brand value and the business will be suddenly down. So that's why the testing is play the very important role. So that means the testing is very important for the every product. So that means ensuring the quality. Okay, so why do we do the testing? For ensuring the quality, ensuring the correctness, how it's correct. Okay, correctness. Then robustness, ensuring the robustness means how the strong this product, how the strong is our application, web application. Then ensuring the reliability, so whether this our application or software or product is reliable or not. Okay, so we are going to use more time or not, right? Then ensuring the product is bug free before the shipment or release, right? So now that this is our production time or this is the shipment time, so before the shipment ensure that our product is bug free or not. Okay, if you buy anything from the Amazon, then once the shipment, before the shipment they will check whether it is crack or something or not. Okay, so then after that they will ship our product. So like this way our software as a production, before the production time, before deploying to the server, so we'll check our application is working properly, whether we don't have any kind of the bug there, it's a bug free or not. And then we are going to deploy our application to the client environment. And now this is what ensuring the product bug free or not. These are the objective of the testing: ensuring the quality, ensuring the correctness, ensuring the robustness, reliability, and product is bug free before the shipment or release. So this is very important objective of the testing, but no one will ask in the interview. Okay, what the concept they will ask in the interview, I will cover, don't worry. So this is just understanding why we need to do the testing for the product. Okay, so your communication should be good for the tester, because we have to daily communicate with the developers and with the teams also. Okay, so directly they will not give the work and task. So first of all they will provide a domain knowledge. If the customer having from the e-commerce domain or banking domain or insurance healthcare domain, so they will provide the documentation, they will provide the trainings, and after the training will be completion, then the small tasks will be start. Okay, so for this one we have to communicate with the developers, we have to communicate, that is more important. Okay, whatever the discussion is more important as a tester, right? So why the testing is done? Okay, recently we seen objective of the testing, that is the thing. Why the testing is done, that is the same thing. Okay, so why the testing is done? Testing is done to assure the quality, whether this product having the quality or not. Okay, quality means what? That is defined as a justification. Then how we can say the this is the quality product? Okay, so brand name means quality product, that is not the matter. Okay, because this is from the MACD brand, that means the chicken is very quality. Okay, this is from the this brand, that is the what is having the quality. Okay, so here the quality means what? Quality is defined as justification of the all the requirements of the customer in an application. Okay, customer's application. So your customer is from the banking domain, so all the requirements is fulfilled in our applications or not. So it is fulfilled, then you can say we are release the quality product. Okay, we are releasing this quality product. So this is testing is done to assure the quality. All the requirements is done, all the requirements satisfy, you can say this is our no quality product. Okay, so now what is the need for the software testing? Why we need to do the testing? So delivering the quality software product. Okay, we deliver the quality software product. Quality means all the requirement are fulfilled as per the client requirement, satisfying the user requirement, right? We are satisfying the user requirement. And now who is the user? Those the candidate are using this application, that is user, right? Consider for example banking application, bank app. Okay, banking app. Here the owner is used, manager is used, manager login is different, users logins are different, and client logins are different. Okay, we are the end user, we are the bank customers, right? Bank customers are different, and ABC is the one of the bank having the multiple branches. Okay, the logins are different for the everyone, right? So user want to transfer the money from one bank account to the another account holder, so that will be the easily thing should be displayed for the users as per the requirement. Means there should be the enter the account number from the payee. Okay, that should be displayed automatically the IFC number, IFC code, and everything. Okay, so as per the requirement, so the user is satisfying requirement or not. If you have the banking app but you are not able to transfer the money, so that is your requirement. I want to transfer the money, that option is not available here, right? So make sure this is the user requirement. So you can collect the user requirement, then client also take the collect requirement, and developers ask for the developer to do this first type of the course. Suppose this is the e-commerce domain application. So what is the user requirement are there? User should be display the all this product, then the click on this product, user should have to display the money, shipping charges, everything that should be the display. That is what user requirements. So if you are satisfying your user requirement, so that means you can done the proper testing. So as a tester, you should have to think like as a end user. That means you are just a user and you are not understanding anything. Okay, just think like that way. So that the tester will think like the end user, so you can easily test the application very well. So the tester will play the very vital role as a SDLC process, as a IT industry, because without testing we are not going to pass our application to the next phase for the deployment, right? The all these entire decision is depend upon the tester. At the end, developer will do their task, but at the end, at the QA team, so that is testing team, the decision is depend upon the testing team. So tester is saying all these things okay, we are ready for deploying the application, then the team manager and everything client will be ready to deploy the application. So that the tester is will play the very important role. That means it's checking all these client requirement as well as all the user requirements covered properly or not. Okay, so the making the software more reliable, so this is what need for the software testing. So make the software reliable so that can be reused more and more time. So just we are going to integrate the modules in there. Okay, then reducing the maintenance cost, right? So if you not test the application properly, so once having the maintenance time, so again you have to do the day by day maintenance, so that will be increasing the cost for our application or product, right? If you done the testing properly, so there will be the no chance for the maintenance, right? So this is dependent, so do the testing properly, so that will be reduce the maintenance cost also avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. Okay, dissatisfaction, that is very important. So as earlier I have said that you think like as an end user. If you think like as an end user, so you can easily understand the customer satisfied or not, what the customer requirement, what the customer exactly want in there. Okay, so that is what, if you want to avoid the customer dissatisfaction, so we need to do the testing first. If not test the product, we directly deploy to the server or market, we launch to the directly market, then the customer not satisfied their product and not satisfied their application, the customer will get dissatisfied. Oh, this is not, and that will be in decrease the brand value and new product. When your company will launch a new product, so their mind will be like that, oh, this company now they don't have the proper product, so don't buy this product or don't do this one, because they have launched one product and that the product was fail. So that why I think, the people will think like this. So that's why always test the application in the proper way, do the proper testing, and then release the product to the market. Okay, so that is what, this is the need for the software testing. Well, so before releasing the product to the market, they always release the one version that is known as beta version. Okay, so in India, we know the Geo market. Okay, Geo, in the world, Geo appreciated by the Geo for their telecom domain, and nowadays the Geo Mart is launched. This is the Geo Mart for grocery, and here is the beta version. Okay, that means they have not released the fully version. This is the beta version. Okay, why we are deploying this version as a beta version? Because we are going to check what the customer need and what are the bugs or whatever the is there any requirement or is there any improvement is required from the user. So we are going to check that one. That's why they have released the beta version. So before releasing the main version, always the company release the beta version to check what are the requirement or something or any changes they require from the customer or users. Okay, so that's why you can say that one this is beta version, so you can say this is the just means again the new version will become with additional features. Okay, so that's why they release the beta version. So in the beta version, so this is the geomart, and so that's why they're having the good business because they release the beta version and they're checking how the customer is like this one, and is there any requirement, is there any changes are required, if you additional thing, if the user is not satisfying, user having the other kind of the requirement, then you can do the mail here. So they have given the contact details, you can check the last contact us. Okay, so I'm going to showing you, it's displaying the product again and again. So let us go to the last page. Okay, at the footer, and you can check here. So contacts us, WhatsApp this one, and please note that you are accessing the beta version of the GeoMart. Okay, because your version, you are not accessing the full version of the GeoMart because we have not released that one. Okay, we are in still learning, we are still in a developing state. Okay, we are still in developing state means we are developing. Okay, we are not completed our work. So should you encounter any bug, glitches, lack of functionality, delayed deliveries, billing errors, or other problems on the beta website, so please mail us on this email ID. So this is in the testing phase, and this is user acceptance testing. You know, this kind of testing is known as user acceptance testing. Okay, this is beta testing. Okay, alpha and beta testing. So this is also the one of the type of the testing, right? User acceptance testing. So here the geo business is doing here the acceptance testing from the end users, and this product is also released. Okay, so they can collect all this requirement, user requirement, all the changes from the end user, and then will come with the full feature. Okay, full features, then the website will come with the full features. Okay, then the beta is going to be removed from here, and this is completely the geomart, right? So every business person will do like this way. So first of all, they will release the one beta version. Okay, if you like that one, if you want something changes, then you can uh, write our mail and we can really work on that one. Then they will come with the full version, so definitely their business will be improved. If they are not provide a beta version, if they have not provided a beta, then some customer and they are having some lack of functionality, the functionality not working properly, the flow is not working properly and everything, so the customer gets dissatisfied, so no one will use this geomart. Okay, so that's why they are using here the beta version to do the acceptance testing from the end user. Once this can be done, then they will come with improve of the geomart entire application. So this is very important as a business, and we have the lakhs and crores of the business. Okay, so this is for what, avoiding our the customer dissatisfaction. So okay, so what are the advantages of the testing? Get the quality product, client satisfaction, and will always improve the more business. So the more business will be get. Okay, if you are not having the good application, so no one, the users will use your application, right? So definitely the your business will down. So your application must be good, your software will be always good, so your business will be improved. And should what the next advantage of the testing is bug free product. And the one thing is always keep in your mind, so the any product not having the 100% bug free. Okay, no any percent not having 100% bug free. Okay, not 100% bug free. Any product is not 100% bug free product. Why? Because the principle of the testing is always says testing is a presence of bugs. It's not a absence of bug. Okay, what is that? Testing is presence of bugs, not a absence of the bugs. Okay, then how you know your product is quality or not? Then you can simply say you are checking as per the client requirement. If our requirement is all this requirement is meeting, then our testing is done. If it's not meeting the all requirement, so again we have to do the testing. Okay, again we have to do the some changes there, right? So can say we get the bug free product. Okay, as per the requirement our system or application is working, then they can say our bug free product. Okay, so what are the test qualities are required for the tester? So though no compromise on the quality. If you found any bug but still you are keeping your mind and you are not reporting to the developer team or your team manager, you are just idly sitting. Okay, so this will be the very bad impact on the application as a production time. Okay, so you should have to whatever the bug you got, you should have to report your manager, you should report to the developers. Okay, they were compromised on the quality. You know, the suppose there is a grammatical mistake in the web applications or logo or tagline in paragraph or in the spelling mistake, but you are neglecting that one. Okay, so you should not neglect the spelling mistake and grammatical mistake. Why? Because this is also we are doing the testing. Okay, these are doing the testing and you are neglecting that one. So that means you are compromising with the quality. You should never compromise with the quality. So whenever you got the bug, you have to discuss with the developer. You don't want to sit as a idly. Okay, because this is the very important that is very important things. Okay, you have to discuss with the developer because that will be the impact on your application and that will be the client business also. Okay, so negative thinking is very important. Okay, positive testing, negative testing. So negative thinking is very important because the how the end user will think. Okay, so only one email id, so invalid email id, the your registration is going to be done. Okay, by using the invalid email id, so you have to think like that way. So this should not be happen. So what you always gives the proper email id, so the otp based or verification based system should be done. So you have to think like a negative thinking. We know if you provide a username and password positive, so you will go to redirect to the home page. But what will happen if you provide a negative, means invalid credential, so that should not be work. So you have to think like that way, means negative thinking is very important for the testing. Okay, so always we see the negative thing in the person, will not see the positive things in the person. So same thing you have to see with the applications also, in the software application. Okay, you have to think like a negative. Okay, so the test the application like negative thinking. Then analytical skill are very important. So thinking skill is required analytically, how you are going to think. So if you providing the credential after clicking on the login button, what should be happen? So you have to stay in your mind, you have to give the instruction to our mind. So what is going to be happen? The analytical thinking, analytical skill is important for doing the testing. Also the patience, right? Suddenly you are doing testing and you got a bug and you are saying, wow, I got the bug, you are celebrating that one, yeah, I got the bug, I got the bug. Okay, don't do like this way. You got the bug because the developer did some kind of the mistake there. You have to just communicate with the developer, hey baby, hey buddy, you did something mistake, so the bug is happen here. Okay, so keep patience there. Then you have to then, if they accept that one, so you have to report that one. Okay, and the developer will fix that defect or bug later or 2 days or before after the 3 to 4 days. So you have to keep patience for that one. And if you're not finding any bug, okay, that is also no issue, but keep the patience for the test quality, because this is the one of the good test quality as a, for the tester, because you have to keep as a patience, right? Always keep the patience. Then as a tester, we should have the good communication and writing skill, because for the writing skill you have to write the test scenarios, you have to write the test cases. Sometimes after having the 4 to 5 year experience, so they will ask you to for write the test plan also. So that's why the writing skill are very important, also the communication skill. So because as a tester you have to communicate with your team daily. So we have the scrum call for the 15 minutes scrum call. We have the sprint meeting, because we have a lot of meetings in the scrum framework. So we have to communicate with our team, your team manager, your test lead. Okay, so that is very important thing, as we require this test quality for the tester. Okay, so as a good tester, these things we have discussed and no one will ask in your interview. Okay, this is just understanding purpose. So as a good tester, you have the good verbal and written communication skill. Your passion should be there, because you want to become a good tester. So this your passion is good. Okay, you decided to become a tester, so follow your passion. So that is your passion. So no, I want to become a good software tester. Then as a tester we required some technical skills. So we start from the manual testing and learn the step by step other technologies or programming languages. Okay, so it's learning with the manual testing. For the manual testing, no technical or IT background is required, but for automation testing, for Java coding language, not more, just little bit Java coding language, some Selenium, that is required. Okay, so we have to learn something Java. Okay, then for the database purpose you can write MySQL. Okay, then additional lot of skills are there. If you improve your one of the skill, API testing, Postman, just one month by month, or you can increase your skill by month, by say 2 months, 3 months. Okay, you have to improve that one. Whatever the technical skill that you have, that is very important. Okay, you have to improve your technical skill. Okay, this course completed, then you can apply the next course, you can apply to learn the new tools, you can learn the new tools. Okay, analytic skill are very important. Okay, so that is what improves our thinking power. So whenever we are giving the some input, so you just have to think what is going to be happen if I provided some kind of the input, so what is going to be happen. So that is what analytical skill. So having the always good positive attitude towards our job. Okay, you want to become a good tester, always having the positive attitude for this one, and always the be productive. Okay, always be productive, because in the daily we get the task. Okay, on daily basis you will get a different tasks, so you have to very productive, because sometimes they will ask you, they will take your suggestion for this application. Hey, what is your suggestion for this one? We created one login form. We created the login registration form. Is there any requirement? Is there what kind of suggestion you can give that one? Okay, so for the tester, the team leader, test lead, and entire team, or scrum master, or product owner, or client, they will ask you for the suggestion. Okay, so that time you are always a productive, you think like that properly, means if a client is saying this one, but you have given the good suggestion to the client, so client is really appreciate to you. Okay, so that is very important. So we are ready to give your we are ready to give your productivity, or you are ready to give your any suggestion that is important, and your suggestion is really appreciated. Okay, so as a good tester, so we have to require such type of technical skills, passion, everything. Okay, so you have to improve your technical skill day by day. Okay, so in the one day you are not get everything right. So in a one day not get everything, so that going to learn day by day. So slowly you are going to learn, you are understanding, then you are improving your quality product, you are improving your brain, your skill, then you are learning again, you are doing that one, you are practicing, then you are going to become a great and expert in the testing level. Okay, so don't worry, because I am is here to improving your technical knowledge and automation testing skill. Okay. Okay, so we are going to stop here. So hi Slim, if you have any doubt or you need questions, you can ask me. Yeah, you understand now? It's clear. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to see the testing. uh, that is what is structure. This is the things they are going to ask in the interview. White box, black box, these are the very important now. Okay, these things are going to ask in the interviews. Okay, so up to here they will ask in the interviews, no problem. Okay, but you have to know this skill